Dark wave. Break it down. Dark wave.
Bueno, bueno, bueno.
Buenas tardes, noches. Vamos a continuar el maldito Robocop, a ver si lo terminamos. Y luego, conducción pacífica nocturna.
Oh, thank God you're safe.
We've missed you, officer. How are you feeling?
A little
Sorry,
banged up,
Pelen.
but I've certainly been worse.
That Wendell guy needs to pay for what he did.
And he will.
But when? How many more innocent people?
OCP doesn't have our back. We know that Wendell's working for him.
You know what we should do?
Don't even say it!
We should go on strike.
Yeah!
Sergeant, how can we go out on the streets knowing that the people who hire us are working against us?
Don't forget about the robots.
We will discuss this further, but first, Murphy, it's time for your evaluation.
Ay,
I'll be catching up on what's been going on, partner.
a ver. Hola. A ver, hay que ir a disparar, ¿no? Lo primero. Siempre hay que ir a disparar. Ah, que es. No es el calabozo. Dev 290. Esto no puede ser. A ver, vamos a... Yo le he dado. Tío. ¡No, recarga! Da igual. ¿Sabes qué? Por me voy. Vamos, que esta vez me he olvidado.
Oh my God, Lewis is back. Hey, Steph, how's my hair?
Robocop, please, have a seat.
Vale. Entonces. Nah.
That's it from me.
Where is Dr. Blanche? I am supposed to undergo an evaluation.
Oh, right. She called. Said that she wouldn't be able to make it today. Actually, she wanted you to
A
call
ver qué le
her.
pasa. Hay que ir a salvar a
She seemed
nuestra doctora
distressed.
psicóloga.
Antonowski escapes from a high-security prison. Now the cops are thinking about going on strike. What happens if some dangerous criminal breaks out from the
Hostia, pues tengo 8 puntos, eh. Podría subir cualquier cosa al máximo. Exactamente. Ah, podría subir esta y esta. ¿Echará monedeta a este teléfono? ¿O este es gratuito?
Dr. Blanche,
Thank you for returning my call. I don't know what to do. Who to trust.
what seems to be the problem?
My research that I was conducting on you, it's gone. All the data that I collected is missing from the precinct. If someone felt comfortable stealing my computer, they may come after me once they realize that most of my records are on paper. OCP has been adamant about me keeping all the records on my computer, but I don't trust technology and I don't trust OCP. I keep most of my records with me in my notebook. I don't know who to turn to, except you.
Where are you now?
Home.
You are not safe there. Meet me at the Star Motel.
Yes, I know the place. I'll meet you there. Thank you.
The man just... I'm not leaving here till I know what happened.
Sir, can you please calm down?
I'm a respectable citizen. I won't be treated like this.
Murphy, you busy?
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, señor? ¿Qué pasa aquí?
This guy's really a handful. Do you mind taking over?
Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some kind of problem. The real problem is that one of you ignored my call for help.
Sir, none of our dispatchers would do such a thing as receive a call and not act upon it.
So maybe the next thing you're gonna tell me is that I wrecked my own fish shop.
Plenty of people attempt insurance fraud.
How dare you? My family has been serving that neighborhood for generations. You should know that I have many offers to buy out the shop. But I would never sell out to OCP, unlike you lot. I need to speak eye to eye with the man who ignored my call this afternoon.
Just a moment, sir. Murphy, I think it's your new buddy who's been on dispatch duty today. Could you check this matter with him?
Ya voy.
Something's going down in the locker room. Let's check it out.
Realización de entrevista. Bravo, nos gustaría invitar a la realización de entrevista porque consideramos una buena candidata para el puesto como agente. Vale.
It was you sitting on your ass in dispatch when my cousin called the police. He got shot because no officer showed up.
It appears there's a technical problem. I reported it to OCP.
You see? He said it himself. That little snitch reports everything to OCP to undermine our efforts.
That's not right. I answer all...
Yes, it's not right, and you'll answer for that. Put him up.
I ain't gonna fight you. We're police officers.
No, you got that all wrong. You never were and never will be part of this team, because you're not a real cop. You may fool some of us, but I can smell a rat a mile away.
Ah, no vamos a defender al pobre chaval.
Attacking a fellow officer is a violation of the law. I will not allow it.
Of course you won't. You're both OCP's puppets covering for each other. This is bullshit!
Come on, Steph. Let's just go.
Whatever, man.
Your stress level appears to be high. I recommend using a health pack.
Claro, tómate un
I'm
par de
guessing you're not here
pastillitas.
just to check my vitals. Can I help?
There has been a complaint about police ignoring calls.
You mean other than this one? I had a feeling something was wrong with the switchboard. Can you meet me in the dispatch room? I want to show you what I mean.
Ay, bueno, que estaba mal, ¿no?
I think
Estaba
the
roto.
problem started when OCP brought new equipment in. I mentioned to the technicians that I thought something was wrong with this switchboard, but they said not to fuss, as this stuff is top of the line. Maybe you could have a look at it? Found something?
This cable looks out of place. I will see where it leads.
¿De dónde lleva este cable o qué? ¿Hay un cable aquí saliendo de repente? ¿Y los cables? ¿Qué cables?
Police, what's the emergency?
Hello? I just called, and I believe someone hung up on...
Okay, just remain calm. Officers are on their way and we'll be with you shortly.
I haven't even finished my last sentence, and you...
Thank you for contacting the police. Stay safe.
So, any luck finding what's wrong with it?
The switchboard has been tampered with. Calls are being patched through to a concealed answering machine.
That's seriously messed up. But it's definitely not all the calls. I've been receiving a pretty decent share of them. But have a look at this. I marked the map with all the calls I've answered this week.
One entire district seems to be completely empty.
Yeah, and it's that rundown neighborhood. We need to find out what's going on over there.
Bueno, pues que han
An
omitido todo
opportunity
esto, ¿no?
presented itself. There is a victim from there awaiting an apology.
Okay, let me take care of that. I'll tell you what I find once I'm done.
Ay, qué malito
I
estoy.
can't undo the injustice you suffered, but I want to make it right. I'd like to start by visiting your store. Maybe I could take your statement there so I don't keep you here any longer.
Finally, someone who's hearing me out. I want to see you by the end of the day. Otherwise, this matter goes straight to Mayor Kuzak.
Once I finish my dispatch duty, I'll come right over.
Good. Good. I can take my leave now.
It's the perfect opportunity to check out the area and learn what the locals know, don't you think?
I agree.
If you're not busy with your other duties, maybe you could join me there?
O sea, y ahora sí mismo si me voy. Vale, vale.
Murphy, you're here. Let's start with what you found out at that prison.
I will show you somewhere private.
I think I got the...
La famosa aguja. USB 1.0.
But I wouldn't want to leave you empty-handed. So let me at least give you this. The project's called Afterlife.
Afterlife. So someone in OCP is working with Wendell on another big project?
If not Becker, then who? Sorry to disappoint you all, you ungrateful fucks. You didn't think I'd find you here, did you? Since I'm already here, entertain me. If I'm no longer your suspect, then who is?
I mean, we're all thinking it, so I might as well say it. What if it's the old man?
Ha! You've got some balls to even mention something like that. Nevertheless, good luck, even if it's true. Unlike you, I've got some work to do. Final preparations before the expo, so wish me luck.
Good luck. Becker's right. We can't just go on accusing people without proof. What else is there?
Seems that Wendell found himself another gang to work for him.
What do we know about them?
Guns for hire. He's paying a lot for their services. They're supposed to be very computer savvy, real high-tech
She mentioned her computer was hacked.
Then I think we found ourselves a new lead.
Murphy, I want you to pursue this.
I will pay Dr. Blanche a visit.
All right, everyone dismissed.
Can't wait to go back out there, partner.
You're not going anywhere.
But, Sarge!
I need you here. That's the end of the discussion.
Murphy, Mayor Cusack wants to talk to you. He's waiting in Reed's office.
Joder.
You called?
I did, Frankenstein.
¿Cómo que
I hate to
Frankenstein?
sound like a broken record, but the election is days away. The future of this city is at risk. That's why I wanted to be blunt with you. I want your support. Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it. Is it money? Do you want me to pay you?
Es que los dos estáis vendidos. Tanto el otro, que es un corporativista, como tú.
But if that's what it takes, you know as well as I that we can't have OCP rule this city. I may have overheard that there are some serious accusations pointed at the old man himself. What more do you need to know to support me?
I will think about it.
Sure. Take your time, but not too much time. The election is in 2 days.
O sea, hay 2 días, 2 misiones más de estas principales.
Put those bastards behind bars, and the next thing you know, they're back on the streets. Why even bother? Don't get yourself down.
Ay, madre mía.
We're still gonna be chasing after the bad guys.
The governor of Wyoming reconnected the water supply in his state. After it was examined, the likelihood of death after drinking.
¿Por qué estáis mirando a la nada? ¿Qué os quedáis? Como si en Santi. No hay nadie. Calabozos vacíos, así que no hay crímenes, parece ser. Aquí tampoco. Hombre, a ver, en habilidades nos ponemos el escaneado que hace esto. Ujú. Gracias, gracias. A ver, vitalidad. O combate. Momento, nada. El mecánico está de día libre.
Murphy, are you on your way to see Dr. Blanche?
Yes. Let us hope I will not be slowed down by another cheering crowd.
So, the preparations for the election
A
are in
ver
full
qué
swing,
pasa
huh?
aquí.
Fortunately, I am just
Ahora
by the
aparcado.
hotel.
Good. Keep me posted.
¿Qué pasa, pues?
Murphy, good to see you. Multiple armed suspects have taken over the store. We gotta be careful. They got the owner inside.
I am going in.
You need backup.
Remember your field training.
I won't.
You guys go ahead. I'll secure the perimeter.
Oh, it's the mayor's poster. Maybe he actually knows him.
Ah, esta es la tienda de la esquina. Demás. A ver, está claro que los matones están patrocinados por alguien, ¿no? Para joder este barrio, supongo. Lo propio. Que quieren construir.
Let's get him.
You're something now.
Shut it! You really know your stuff. Let's get him. They stand no chance against you. What force? That'll teach him a lesson.
Estoy saltando las pruebas criminales, ¿no? Joder, este tío que tenía aquí un negocio familiar así, ya. Ah, güey. Oh, pero pedazo de tienda, ¿no? Lo que tenía este señor.
Oh God, what will my father say? And the fish, oh, the fish is gonna go bad. Oh, quit your whining, Pops. It's not like anyone can smell the difference.
Open the door and come out with your hands up.
Oh, shit, that's Robocop. Listen, you and your friends got it all wrong. You're not supposed to be here, pal. OCP doesn't butt into this hood's business. And you're police on OCP's money, so you better scram if you don't want trouble.
What I want is not important. What I need is your surrender.
Well, how about batteries, huh? I'm sure you need those to stick them up your ass to keep that freak show running. I've got a hostage here, and I'll blow his fucking brains out if you try anything stupid.
Break the door! He's reloading.
Who's that?
Madre mía. Épico.
There ain't an ounce of respect in those perps. There's nothing sacred to OCP. But I was wrong about you. You definitely more human than any of them OCP enemies.
That was intense.
Good job, Officer Washington.
Thank you, Robo.
Todo sí que es grande es esta tienda. ¿Qué ha pasado?
Hey, Washington. That sounded like a proper gunfight. So how come you're still in one piece?
I had a partner who had my back.
Keep it up and I might just change my...
A ver, mapa. Aquí. Creo que aparece cuando encuentres documentos o...
I know what we can do to make tonight more exciting.
Grandma, you know what the doctor said about alcohol?
I've got a better idea. We can...
Tendrá que se ven las piernas, seguro que hay un mod para eso. ¿Por algo ahí arriba o ya no?
disappointed me, Robo. The police should not get involved in politics.
Hay otro alijo ahí. No puedo. Robocop no puede cruzar las cosas. Vaya esto. Que no hay alguien más tirando la basura. A ver, vamos a contar.
Drinking in a public place is against the law.
I'm not drinking. I'm drunk already. And I am home.
I will not issue a ticket. However, I recommend enrolling in the homeless help program.
I'm not homeless. So get out of my house.
Pobre babo. Claro. ¿Ves? Debería ir a esto. Mejor ir para arriba.
I don't get why RoboCop supports Kuzak. I hear he's gonna turn Robo off when he wins.
Your arguments against voting are baseless. As residents of this city, you have an obligation.
Get lost, kiddo. I don't want them to unsuspend my sentence
Ah, ese coche, ¿no?
Hey, Robo, could you help us? We're in quite a pickle. We have here a dead campaign manager from Mills's office.
This case is urgent, but we can't get inside the vehicle to examine the corpse.
For some reason, the car is electrified. Now that everyone's on strike, there's no one to take care of it, and I don't want to end up like a well-done steak.
I am glad to be of help.
Como que está eléctrico.
And if you can look around for clues afterwards, you know, you never can tell with the electricity.
Bulbs are burned out.
Cuando lo mato nadie. Ah, sí, mira, hay unos cables ahí. Hablaremos. Erique.
I assume a failure of the Magnavolt system. I will look into it.
If it wasn't for that, we'd have probably found the car on bricks and him in just his boxers.
I wouldn't be so optimistic.
The current flowing through the body of the car is 2,000 amps. It was prudent not to touch it. Magnavolt is deactivated. It is now safe to investigate the car.
Great. But if you could take a look in...
Gladly. The victim was strangled. The rope was tied with a sailor's knot.
Not everyone can tie something like that.
The deceased is holding the phone. The last number dialed is described as the office.
Was he calling his own office during the murder? Certainly worth checking.
There is an earring on the front seat.
Could be helpful if we find out.
Bueno.
The phone, the earring, and a sailor's
¿Qué pasa,
knot.
Rix?
That's something to go on.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo lo
And the
llevas?
place itself is interesting.
Yo no te he
Less
dicho
than
nada
100
porque
yards
estoy
from
con
the
fiebre
victim's office.
currando.
I wonder why he
días.
stopped here.
I will go to the office to see if the victim left
Como
a
estoy
message.
malito para no ir por ahí.
It's near the cinema on the 3rd floor. We need to finish here before we can join you.
Sí, tío, que estoy con fiebre y eso. Estoy como malito.
Were there any witnesses?
¿Qué tal lo llevas? La
There's
semana
that
que debo
homeless
ver
guy
que además
across the
tenías
street.
pronto la
He
movida
warned
esa,
us
¿no?
about the current.
Aún no la estoy.
He probably tried to steal something from the car. But it's hard to get anything out of him. His hand is fried, but he says he doesn't want an ambulance. Says he can't afford it.
Soy nivel 10, por cierto. Digo que me pondré a tope. Vaya, le meteré calla para subir al nivel. Sigo que estamos como no es que está bastantes personas, como hay un gripazo como
Not following politics, huh? The guy was Mill's campaign manager. OCP will do anything
vale,
to get
joder.
Mills elected.
Sí, sí, es que es lo que te estoy diciendo.
Diciendo.
Tenías esas movidas, ¿no? Ya te diré. Bueno, ya me contarás. Pues ánimo, no sé qué ha pasado. No
Why would
caigo.
OCP get involved in this case?
Not following politics, huh? The guy was Mill's campaign manager. OCP will do anything to get Mills elected.
Yeah, if everyone hadn't been on strike, they would have brought the whole station down here.
Why would OCP get involved in this case?
Not following politics, huh? The guy was Mill's campaign manager. OCP
Ah, los propios de la
will do
OCP han matado a
anything
este
to
pavo
get
para
Mills
decir
elected.
que es el otro
Yeah, if everyone
culpable.
hadn't been on strike, they would have brought the whole station down here.
Were there any
There's that homeless guy, but it's hard to get anything. Says he can't.
I will let...
Venga,
We'll meet you
sin
there.
techo, como
And
siempre,
we'll
puto sin techo que lo sabe todo.
grab a burger on the way.
Not on my watch.
¿Pero dónde estás? Para hablar contigo, testigo mío. El rastro. Ah, vale. Ay, madre mía, de mi Dios bendito, de mi ser. Malditas manías mías de acabar los juegos. Este juego lo que le falla es tener muchos cargandos. Podrían haber hecho simplemente una campaña principal con la comisaría sin tener que irse de la ciudad. Rollo un mapa entero. Y misiones secundarias y misiones principales, nada más. Tampoco hace falta... No entendido la radio, tío. Hola. 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 Claro que se despertaba hoy.
Ernesto was acquitted to prevent further bloodshed.
Te haces loco para no ver. Porque los ruidos... No, que estoy aquí soltando en moco sin parar hoy ni de coña. Pues soy nivel 10, mañana le meteré caña al Blood Bowl. Para llegar al menos al 20 ya. O 25. He ganado dos... No, una campaña y media.
Someone from Simon Page's office.
Then you're in the right place. Agatha Crane, Simon's assistant. But I'm afraid we have to wait for Mr. Page if we want to go in.
Why?
Ya.
Keycard issue. I have to recode them every week because
Quiero
Mr.
sacarlo
Page has a
porque...
thing about security. But sometimes newly encoded cards...
Y lo sacaré, que ya te digo que ya le
I
meteré
call
un
them
poco más de caña.
unpredictable little
Así
things.
me viciaré un
They can
poco.
ruin even the best schedule.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
What? Oh God. That makes my
No
schedule
me rindo.
irrelevant.
Were you or anyone else in
Es que
the
prefiero no
office
rendirme porque así
yesterday
aprendo
after
sobre los
Mr.
otros
Page left?
equipos y las habilidades que ahora ya...
Mr.
Ahora
Page
si juego
always
contra
stays
Tico
late,
a lo
and just the
mejor
two of us
de
work
equipo
here.
a cero,
Allow me to
igual
check the phones.
soy más
Mr. Page
competitivo
called
que
the
se dice.
office during his murder.
Of course. But first we need to get inside. Maybe you could help with the door.
Echar abajo o piratear. Pirateamos. Somos robots.
Follow me.
¿Por qué sígueme? Había un pendiente perdido, la tía. ¿Cuántos pendientes te quedan? A ver, quieta. Aquí. No me mires. A ver, aquí. Uno. Y aquí tampoco tienes.
All calls go through my phone. It's on the desk on the right.
No, Richard, no da igual ganar o perder. Hay que ganar, joder.
Did Mr. Page like to sail?
It was one of his hobbies. I don't know who he sailed with.
Organ selling and other ideas for making money?
The books were
No, hombre, ya lo sé para lo que
Visitors
dices.
don't look
Sí, contra la IA realmente da igual.
Impression is all that matters. Mr. Page's words.
Hacerme me parece un lugar asqueroso. La verdad es que sucia, vieja. Vender la idea de Delta City. Vincular a Mills con el punto 2 y acuda con el punto. Me fue hacer que me quiera un buen. Vale. El propagandista de este pago. Pero no lo mató el puto que esto.
Mr. Page's private schedule. Some of his meetings were so secret that he arranged them for himself. I didn't even know about them. Mr. Page's computer. I don't have access to it.
Ahora encontraremos el acceso, no te preocupes. Hay algo aquí.
Receipts for gifts that Mr. Page gave during business meetings.
Ay. Ya me has estado viendo el otro día. Estoy, no sé, a ver. Y también quiero acabar el de Warhammer, que yo que sé que quedará. Yo creo que ya nada del juego. Ya creo que me
As the
queda
death
poco.
of Mr. Page plays into their hands.
According to his schedule, Mr. Page often met with a person
Bueno, ese
marked as
poco
G.
se va a resumir en
In fact,
6 horas,
they
lo
met
más fácil,
yesterday.
pero
Oh God.
yo creo que tengo que
Could
estar
he
a
be the
punto
murderer?
porque,
Do you
vamos,
know who that might
lo
be?
tengo ya
As
muy
I said,
avanzado.
Mr. Page
Quiero
had a
decir,
thing
todo
about
descubierto,
secrecy.
¿no? Todos los
I
mapas,
wasn't allowed to
capítulo
view his private schedule, so I
4.
don't know all the people listed there.
What about his receipts? There is one for earrings. Who were they for?
For Gloria. Oh God. G.
Gloria
Fidel.
who?
Gloria Lindbergh, from Kuzak's campaign office. Mr. Page wanted her to change sides.
Do you know where she lives?
¿Qué te
It's
pareció el
just a
juego,
short
por
walk
cierto,
from
el del
here.
cochecito?
An apartment
A mí
opposite
me mola,
the
la verdad.
basketball court. I don't know the exact address.
Está chulo. Ahí con las anomalías, mejorando el cochecito. ¡Oh! No hay reflejo, no me puedo ver. Dios, ahora me he fijado. Qué asco de juego, ya está. Desinstalar directamente. ¿Cómo? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué hacen estas cosas, tío? Siglo XXI, año 2024. Putos reflejos. Los viejos juegos todos los tenían. Joder, ahora me instalo un juego del año 2003 y habrá reflejos. Joder, Max Payne 1, 2001. Tiene reflejos. Por Dios.
What'd you find out?
We have a suspect. I am on my way to question her. In the office, there is an assistant of the deceased.
I'll keep an eye on this place till you get back. Kurtz will be here in a minute. He just went to get us a couple burgers.
Joder, este tío ni se despierta ni se inmuta. Pues está bien. Vas por ahí con el cochecito, con las anomalías. Digamos que a mí me da tensión porque... como pacífico, pero a la vez peligroso. Está bien. Oh. Qué guay, ¿no? Me han hecho un grafiti. ¿Me marcado algo? Me lo pareció. Ah, no, es el coche. Ah, no, es este. Robocop. Tinini. Robocop. Toc, toc. Echar para abajo. Go. Hola.
Are you Gloria Lindbergh from Mayor Kuzak's office?
Era un pendiente, además.
OCP is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
Oh. Too bad for him. I kinda liked him. So, why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are involved.
On what basis?
We found evidence that you may have been at the crime scene.
What a surprise. Evidence found by OCP, perhaps?
Did you or did you not meet yesterday?
I was supposed to, for business. But Simon called my office and canceled the meeting.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
If OCP wants to frame me, you probably won't back off anyway, so come on in. I always wondered if there was a man hiding under that shiny... I have a second glass if you want to loosen
Y lo
up.
hay.
I have a prescription for them. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed.
Bueno. Hola. Hola, la. ¿No tienes nada que decirme respecto a esto?
I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones.
Ajá. Esto es una prueba muy criminal, muchacha.
I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime, is it, officer?
Sí, sí, no, seguro que... Bueno, a ver, yo qué sé. Tú sabes hacer nudos. Tienes encima solo un pendiente y no dos, porque en esta oreja tienes un pendiente que lo he visto antes mientras me estabas hablando. Creo. Entonces... Dos marineros, chacha.
Do you like it, officer? Such strong hands can probably tie strong knots.
Coincide todo. Joder, tía. Pues mira que pensaba que no has sido tú. Un arte bastante guay, curioso. Bueno.
Is this a gift from Mr. Page?
He gave them to me when we met. He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor. I lost the second one.
Perdiste el otro.
So? Am I under arrest? Maybe you want to cuff me?
Eso no te... Ten cuidado con lo que deseas. No, venga.
Negative. First, I would need to charge you. According to Mr. Page's schedule, you met often. Too often for business meetings.
A ver, que el pendiente lo ha perdido
That doesn't
perder
make
hace
me a
días.
murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office. We slept together a couple of times, and
Y esa cuerda, pues
something
igual la llevaba
electrifying about
de
it.
diversión contigo y a alguien
His
diferente.
connections with OCP, the consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us, and OCP killed him. They were afraid he might give me Mills's campaign details.
You claim that Agatha Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew, but she blackmailed Simon. She's ambitious. She wanted to get a promotion out of it, but Simon fired her.
When was Agatha fired?
Maybe a week ago? You should talk to her, not me.
I intend to do that. Please stay at our disposal.
Missing you already.
Yo también a ti. Ya te echo de menos, es que mira. Muchacha, ¿qué juegas? Aquí. ¿Y esto? Ah. No, no está mal. No, está mal, pero no hay reflejo. ¡Hola! Sí, mira, ahí. Año 2024. Me cago en...
Officer Neal, come in. Is the victim's assistant still with you?
O'Neill here. We have a problem locating her, but I can assure you she didn't leave the office.
Bueno, claro. O sea, te has quedado tú ahí vigilando. Tengo que ir yo para encontrarla. ¿Qué me estás contando? ¿Por qué no de repente dicen arréstenla y ya está? Muy bien, muy bien. Estas pintadas las acepto. ¿Hay algo? Bueno, a buscar a la... Pero de verdad, ¿por qué? ¿Cómo es posible que hayáis perdido? O sea, yo he dormido ahí y me pone nervioso. Ahí.
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one here. Kirk showed up soon after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air. She couldn't have left the office without us seeing her, though.
We must find her. New evidence suggests that she is the murderer.
Once again, let's just check every corner. She couldn't just disappear.
How do we know that the missing lady is the one who did this?
She had a motive. She threatened to reveal Page's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
Aquí. Pues este. Decía que no tenía contraseña para esto y la tiene. Yo creo que está. No puedo darle. ¿Qué pone ahí? A ver, ¿pero qué pasa aquí? Ah.
secret button hidden in the desk. This is getting more interesting.
As long as it's not red, I think...
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
It looks like she used a computer. Maybe we can find something there.
A message here says there is a panic room in this office. There is also an access code.
Panic room, Magnavolt. This page guy didn't like to let anyone in.
Open the hide and seek game is over.
La habitación del pánico.
Just delete already.
Ah.
Agatha Crane, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
It was just removing an obstacle.
You have the right to remain silent.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job. What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to an attorney.
This is my attorney. I wasn't born to end up in jail.
Se va a pegarse un tiro.
I was born for great things, and only I decide my fate.
There are no bullets in that gun. The clip is out.
Unpredictable little things. Again, it's frustrating when they ruin even the best schedule.
Everything will go according to plan for the next several decades.
Okay, lady, show's over. You're coming with us. I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
My burgers. Para recalentar sus burgers. Este sigue dormido. Tenemos que dejar a un recepcionista ahí, pero que tampoco haya interacción con él y no esté quieto. No diga ni. Lo dejamos ver. Bueno, solo me quedaría con Doctora Blanche, parece. Cierto. En habilidades voy a subir. A lo mejor la concentración. Oh, gatito.
With all those
Hola.
colorful flags and balloons, any other cat would be in seventh heaven. Maybe you're more like me, and you get a headache just thinking about politics.
Bueno, gatito está guay.
You're way too early. The bachelorette party starts at 8.
I am here to meet with Olivia Blanche. What room is she in?
This is a by-the-hour hotel. People don't usually give names.
Dr. Blanche is in her 50s, bright long hair, possibly tied into a ponytail.
I gotcha. It's that classy lady. She's staying in room 405.
Thank you, citizen.
So, you are the real RoboCop? Listen,
If your mature lady won't be able to satisfy you, I'm sure I'll find someone younger that would be happy to help.
Ahora voy. Pues vaya mierda. Bueno. Bueno, a ver. Toc, toc.
It's you. Thank you for coming over. Do you really think I'm in danger?
Not as long as I am here.
Ahora, pam.
Tell me what happened again.
Someone stole my work computer from the precinct. But the only thing of value are my research notes. Your evaluation especially.
Does anyone else know about your research?
OCP requested confidentiality, so they're the only ones who know about it. You don't think the old man has anything to do with it, do you?
Did you notice anyone suspicious at the crime scene?
No. But after a recent hacking attempt, Engineer Morgan fitted my work computer with
Y
a
ahora lo
tracking
dices.
device. You could download its last coordinates from my private computer. It's right there on the desk. Maybe this will help you find the culprit.
I will find them, and they will pay.
Actually, even if those thieves were after my research, they'd be disappointed. I keep most of my notes on paper, including my conclusion. I know the whole process wasn't easy for either of us, but I'm sure you felt there was progress. How do you feel about doing the final session now?
I promised to adhere to our working relationship.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You agreed to a non-compulsory evaluation. Does that mean you felt our sessions are helpful?
Yes.
A lot has changed since we started. Do you remember how you perceived yourself back then?
Pues no.
As a human.
That is correct. But since then, did you have a change of heart? How do you consider yourself now?
I like to think of myself as a person.
It's great to hear you still stand by it. Through our time together, I've learned a lot about you. And one thing I know for sure is that you're not some kind of soulless OCP robot.
Why do you think so?
Could a machine create a real bond of friendship such as you and Officer Lewis have? Do you think a machine would bother to help a drug addict believe that there is a place for him in our society? Do you think a machine could teach a newly appointed officer what it means to be a real policeman? Or bring comfort to a suffering old man?
Claro que sí.
Would an actual person glitch?
We should make a clear distinction. These so-called glitches are your memories. It seems to me that they manifest themselves in unusual ways because they are trying to get through a mechanical barrier. But as memories and the past make up everyone's personality, those memories make you who you are as well. This is what makes you different from a machine. You should not fear them, but embrace.
But there is also the other kind.
And that worries me. But the malfunctions you're referring to seem to be strictly technological. I'm afraid someone is using your mechanical side to mess with your psyche. They would be more successful if it wasn't for your human side. And no wonder. It's probably your strong will that allowed you to bear the extraordinary burdens. And it's also what's been protecting you from totally malfunctioning. I don't know a single person who could endure that. So if this evaluation was to determine whether you're human or not, my answer is you're not just a human, but an exceptional one, Alex Murphy. Don't you ever forget that, unless you want to have me on your case again.
I will try. Thank you, Doctor.
Use my computer to download the coordinates of the tracking device. It's right there on the desk.
Joder, conexiones de USB de estos de pincho.
I have the coordinates.
El pincho.
Hello, Dr. Blanche. I got a special delivery for you.
But I haven't ordered anything.
I only need your signature. Can you please open the door?
Oh!
Can I sign with this?
She's not alone. Robocop is guarding the target. Swift and efficient.
¿Qué ha pasado? Que me he ido por unos pañuelos.
I have the coordinates.
Hello, Dr. Blanche. I got a special delivery for you.
But I haven't ordered anything.
I only need your signature. Can you please open the door? Damage inflicted! Bastard shot me! Continuing fire! Damage sustained!
We need to move. Lewis, there was an attempt on Dr. Blanche's life.
Is she okay?
Yes, but she will need an escort.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
Oh, follow me.
Engaging target.
Move.
Is this really about the research?
I will figure that out. Follow me.
Can we rest for a moment?
No.
It's a dead end. We need to look for another.
I will make a way.
I I don't know how you're thinking of making a way, but you better hurry. This room good. Concentrate on the positive, Olivia. This heat is just too much.
We must keep going. Follow me.
¿Dónde va?
Oh my god, it's you! I'm so glad to see you. The sprinklers aren't working.
Taking this in. Compromise!
The fire's dying out.
Someone's footsteps upstairs.
Cómo se deslizaban sus manos.
I will make a way. Follow me.
I'm finally starting to understand. The shooting, the blood, seeing it firsthand, it puts everything into perspective. What I think I'm trying to say is, thank you.
My duty, madam.
So what now, Murphy?
I will follow the signal to track the doctor's computer. You will keep her safe.
Safe from what exactly? Who were those guys?
Mercenaries on Wendell's payroll.
The same ones that paid me a visit at the hospital? Wendell should be grateful. You keep reducing his overhead.
I am expecting a huge payoff.
I hear that.
Pues vaya, pues por aquí.
Okay, Murphy. So where are you headed now?
I am following the signal from the doctor's computer.
That's handy. You're gonna keep me posted if you find anything, won't you?
Affirmative. Murphy, out.
I hate when you do that. Loose out.
Need some rubber?
No, but it might be covering something that I am looking for.
It will be like searching for a needle in a haystack unless you have some kind of X-ray vision. Any joy?
I need to see what is underneath.
Then you'll have to wait. There'll be a truck to move it in an hour or two. It's not like you can move the whole thing anyway. You're not a finicking train, are you?
I am much more than that.
Shit! You're like a freaking bulldozer. Is that what you were looking for? A manhole cover?
I need to get underground.
Well, not through there, you ain't. If the sewers are what you're after, then you should use the entrance behind the mark. Just under the overpass.
Thank you, citizen.
Pues vamos a las alcantarillas. ¿Dónde va a faltar un juego sin unas alcantarillas? Nivel de alcantarilla. Claro que sí. Camión de
Another respectable citizen on their way to the sewers. Is there a party going on down there?
Otro,
Lewis, tracker coordinates lead me to the sewers. I am entering now.
I can't hear you very well. It must be bad signal. I've taken Dr. Blanche to the safe house.
Lewis, you are breaking up.
Watch your step. This might get dangerous. Make sure to contact me if back up. Stay safe.
Vaya.
Enemy contact!
Vale. Además, aleatoriamente lo he hecho. Había que establecer, pero la cosa.
can't seem to get hold of him.
Lewis, can you read me?
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I found a signal booster.
A signal booster underground?
The entire OCP communication network runs down here. It looks like the mercenaries were tampering with it.
I wonder what they were up to.
Whatever they were planning, I am going to stop them.
Maximum performance.
Joder. Eh. cago en... Ya que lo había conseguido.
Compromised! Engaging target.
seem to get hold.
Lewis, can you read me?
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I found a signal booster.
A signal booster underground?
The entire OCP communication network.
I wonder what they were up to.
Whatever they're planning, I am going to stop them.
Vaya.
New tactics.
¿Había conseguido un disquete de algún lado? ¿Por qué no puedo cogerla? A ver.
Please, don't kill me!
Do not be afraid. I am a police officer.
I had this nasty dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewers. Oh, wait.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué no?
Lewis, I found the computer.
What did they need it for?
Retrieving and processing data from my evaluations.
Where was the data going?
OCP's mainframe computer. To access it, you need staff credentials.
You're saying that OCP has Wendell on their payroll?
The old man is the one who signed his contract.
That son of a bitch. I knew he was behind all this. Can you send us over that data?
I'm uploading it as we speak.
I'll make sure Reed sees it ASAP, so we can get you a warrant for the OCP headquarters.
I am heading to OCP headquarters now.
Bueno. Mira. Joder. El directo es ahora ACP.
Hey, Murphy. We've been analyzing the files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
I didn't know today's Bring Your Kid to Work Day.
Just let me go. You said yourself that you didn't have time.
Welcome to
for
Omni
me.
Consumer Products.
I know who
How
you
may I
are,
help you?
lady. You broke into the security room. You're up to something.
Hey, Robo, could you
A
resolve
meeting
this issue we're
regarding
having?
afterlife is taking place right now. I want to know where.
Let me check. Yes, that would be the executive conference room on the top floor. The elevators are behind me. But I'm looking at the guest list and I'm not seeing your name.
I will be the highlight.
But you don't have the proper clearance. You won't be able to access the elevators, sir. Sir!
Sir.
Let me get that door for you. I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch. Going up?
There's been a security breach I need to investigate, but someone's got to escort this trespasser out of the building.
I could help in both cases.
Good. The breach seems like a big job. Once you're done with her, can you join me in the server room? It's just down the hall.
Sure he could.
Don't think it's over, lady. I'll check the security cameras later to see what you've been up to. Expect a visit from the police in a couple of days.
I'll buy coffee and donuts to welcome him.
You are responsible for that security breach.
I'm trying to save people's homes. Do I have to remind you what OCP is planning to do with the residents of Old Detroit to create space for Delta City?
I have a record of that issue.
I need to find out what the estimates are for those additional costs. As you can imagine, they don't include them in their brochures. So I have to...
Bueno,
all
pero
the
no puedes hacer
information
eso.
I need to help those people is in the room where the security
Se
guard
supone.
is expecting you. So can you help me get those records out?
I will let you stay, but data breach is against the law.
Please, just check what OCP is up to, and then decide for yourself what to do with those estimates. You'll find the relevant data on one of the servers. I'll be waiting here to pick it up.
Yo estoy utilizado. Pero poco. A todo.
Over here. Could you help me with these doors? Someone likely tried to lay a hand on the data collected in this room. The security breach caused them to lock down. Can you open them?
I need permission to enter the restricted area and damage OCP property.
Do whatever it takes.
Ah, o sea, permiso concedido. Puedo. Oh. Oh. Hay otro Robocop de repente así.
Now, I need to reboot the security system. The malfunction shut down not only the doors, but also a nearby metal detector gate. That should do it. Thanks for your help, Robocop. I'll stay here. I need to be sure the room is safe before the technicians arrive. Better not touch that computer. If the technicians figure out that someone was messing with it, I'm pissed.
Cartel cercano.
So, you're still here?
Security computers connect to a network. It is worth checking if there is another system that needs rebooting.
Yeah, it's all brand new. Hasn't been tested before implementation. My boss's idea. I should go and check it out. I'll be on my way.
Venga, vamos a sacar datos con nuestro USB. No ha habido caja. Pues bueno, una de las cajas fuertes estuvo al principio. Ahora, Tomás, me da igual, soy Robocop.
Estimates. Do you have them?
Make good use of them.
You helped a lot of people with this, Murphy. But there is one more issue.
Ahora, venga, ¿qué más?
Security footage.
If I'm gonna expose OCP, I'd rather not be disturbed by anyone. Could you...
Destroying evidence of a crime is beyond my programming.
Who's talking about that? Shuffling database records will do just fine. All you need to do is recharge yourself using the computer in the security room. You could sure use a pick-me-up. You look pale, to be honest.
I will do what needs to...
Thanks to you, I'll be able to focus on what needs to be done as well.
Stay safe, citizen.
Bueno.
Out of concern for our employees, Omni Consumer Products have purchased new sleeping bags. You will be notified by your supervisor about your options. And remember,
Vale,
your
que hace baños
efforts
abiertos y
are
los
paying
extremos. No
off.
puedes verte en el Hitman, se podría. En el primero.
I did some shuffling.
Thank you. The people of old Detroit will not forget what you've done for them.
Beautiful, isn't it? This view gives me hope. Shows what Detroit is capable of when not hindered by the city's worst. You probably know that better than anyone else. You deal with filth more than any of us. These miserable people, crammed into those tiny apartments like cockroaches. I swear I need a shower whenever I go canvassing in old Detroit. But not for much longer. I'm heading to a meeting about the Delta City relocations, so that we finally get the poor, criminal elements out of our great city. Exciting, isn't it? You and me together. We'll clean the city right up.
No sé yo. ¿Hay cofres? Estas son las casas del futuro donde vais a vivir.
I'm as fresh as a daisy. Didn't you sleep in the office? I did, and I'm telling...
All of you working overtime, remember that you can keep pictures of your family on your desk. Omni Consumer Products cares.
You are special. You are important. You deserve better. Better job. Better office.
Bueno, no parece mal sitio, ¿no?
Business. And where will you get the energy from? From the source.
La puedo vivir aquí. Una invitación.
This is a friendly reminder. A gunshot wound no longer entitles you to a day off, unless hospitalization is required. Thank you.
There is no one here.
What? Look around. See if we're missing something.
Do not be amazed when a man grows rich, for when he dies, he takes nothing with him. Until now. Afterlife, OCP's answer to death itself. As a frontrunner in human-machine hybrids, OCP is focused on proving that death is no longer the end. With a number of successful prototypes, our team continues to work tirelessly to ensure Afterlife is more stable than any of our previous cybernetic achievements. We've come a long way since OCP's first cyborg.
This is how I see myself.
To now.
Hi, I'm Eve, and I've died, but that's not stopping me. With the newest development in cyborg research, OCP was able to give me another chance. And now I'm back to enjoying my life. Or should I say, afterlife? Because at OCP, the goal is no longer to live, but to thrive after death. And since our friends in the government are fighting for human rights for all people that were once pronounced dead, my life will return to what it was in no time.
Under my legislation, Robocop and all future cyborgs will be granted human rights. They'll be able to live, vote, and run their businesses just like the rest of us. Vote Mills, vote Robocop.
Afterlife. Eternity. Today. Oh, sorry, I didn't know someone was here.
Eve,
It's actually Meg.
are you like me?
So you've seen the ad, huh? Sorry, I'm not a robot. Just a commercial actress. I've been a face for a lot of stinkers, but good luck selling Afterlife. Technology that won't be available to us for the next 100 years or so, I've heard.
Where is everyone?
From what I understand, the old man canceled the meeting last minute. I don't know why no one tells me anything around here.
So he is behind all of it?
Who else would authorize funding of such a pretentious project?
So you are selling something that does not work?
That's advertising for you. At least with Afterlife, we won't get many complaints from the dissatisfied
Así que estaba
customers.
claro.
Because
No,
they'd be dead.
es la inmortalidad.
you know?
What about all the money that went into research?
From what I hear, OCP gave it the college try. They spent a lot of money on some prototypes, but this time they ended up with nothing. That's how it often goes with these cutting-edge projects. I imagine there were quite a lot of unsuccessful Robocops before you came along.
Eso es verdad.
Where did they conduct the research
Igual
for
no,
this
claro.
project?
I don't know, but I don't think it's in this building. I've noticed that there are always big cooling trucks parked in front of OCP when they're showing off new tech.
Where is the old man?
Probably in his office, at the end of the hall. But I don't think barging in unannounced is such a good idea.
I disagree.
Suit yourself.
Can someone take this robot away from here?
¿Cómo? Oh.
Why was he smiling when I signed it? He never smiles. Do you think
You have
they
to stop
hung it
coming to
upside
the
down?
office. You no longer work here.
Put your hands up. You are under arrest.
Míralo.
That's no way to talk to an acting CEO. You didn't come here to congratulate me? So, you haven't heard. It's been on every channel for the past hour. Watch some TV once in a while. Life's passing you by.
As the former CEO of Omni Consumer Products passed away earlier this morning, we at Channel 9 are deeply saddened by this horrific tragedy. Our condolences go out to the OCP family in these dark times. In other news, why do balloons make that popping sound?
About time the old man kicked the bucket. A Japanese company is already eyeing to buy us out. The way he was managing the company lately, he'd basically run it to the ground, especially with his personal projects.
Afterlife.
Oh, you heard about that too. How desperate. Just die gracefully, you old fuck. But don't you worry about it. As an acting CEO, I'm putting a stop to all of OCP's unnecessary expenses. And that includes all of the old man's pet projects. So say bye-bye to Afterlife, and Delta City for that matter.
Wendell is still out there.
The market will take care of him. With no one to finance his stunts, he'd need an army willing to mindlessly fight for him, and for free. So there's nothing for you to worry about anymore. Well, maybe about collecting unemployment, since I'm firing the entire police force and replacing them all with my robots.
Those robots are unreliable.
Oh, that's adorable. Especially coming from you. But you'll get to see the improvements we've made firsthand. Since I need you to come to the Arms Expo. Just don't be late. Now, you leave. Bitches, come!
Madre mía.
It's time to celebrate. Let's throw the old man a hell of a weight.
You could arrest me,
Oh,
officer. I even
That
have my
expo
own
thing is a black tie
handcuffs.
event.
Sí, seguro que es que no queréis ni estar aquí. Que no puedo robarte nada. El otro estará vivo, ¿no? Porque está metido en un proyector arochun. Cerebrando.
Because of the tragedy that has struck our company, you will be informed by your superiors about the recommended ways to
A ver.
experience mourning. The meeting is not included as work time. Thank you.
The old man is dead.
Yeah, I just heard. So what do we do about Afterlife?
Becker is shutting it down.
Not the only thing he's shutting down. I just got a call from the precinct. Everyone's been fired. So what now? What about Wendell?
We wait for his move.
He'll be desperate. I bet he'll try to get as many supplies as he can before his money runs out. But where will he go to do that?
The Detroit Arms Expo.
Shit, that's right around the corner. I could go there.
No. Stay with Dr. Blanche. Becker wants me to attend the expo. This way, I can keep an eye on unwanted guests.
I hear you.
I can't believe he's gone. He was so young.
Such a tragedy, but are our bonuses safe?
You're here? Good. Proceed to the main stage and stand on the podium. There's an old friend waiting for you there already.
We have to be on the lookout for Antonovsky.
Do you ever just stop? We won. So smile. Okay, don't smile. Creeping me out. It's showtime. Welcome, everyone, to the Detroit Arms Expo, where we will show you the newest, hottest advancements in urban warfare. Thank you. Thank you. Now, please,
Al final es un mundo de guerras de
let's take a
corporaciones, ¿no?
moment to honor the man who made all of this possible. So join me in a minute of silence. Now, let's start the party. OCP has always been the pioneer pushing the limits of what's been possible in security technology. Those efforts gave us RoboCop and RoboCop 2. That's right. But much like our late CEO, RoboCop is the past. We need to look at the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present OCP's newest achievement, the UEDs, Urban Enforcement Droids.
Los van a
A
hackear,
reliable
¿no?
solution to crime with the push of a button. UEDs will be exclusively protecting the streets of Detroit, since the police left the citizens of our city to the mercy of the criminal element by going on a strike. But no need for alarm. UEDs are ready to patrol the city today. Today will be their first major test, the protection of the mayoral election. Now, let's open up the floor to the questions. I'm sure you're dying to hear more about my robots, yes?
I have a question for RoboCop. In view of the police strike, do you think these new robots are actually capable of protecting the city?
Han despedido a los polis.
The police did not strike. We were fired.
The police left because they felt threatened by the UEDs. And rightfully so. My machines are superior in every way. A presentation is in order to show that those are not just empty words.
I have another question for RoboCop. It's about the candidates for mayoral elections.
Who cares? It can't even vote in the damn thing. It's just an OCP product.
There are a lot of people that value his opinion. Polls showed that RoboCop's words and actions have influenced ratings for both candidates several times already. So, RoboCop, could you give us all a definite answer and put our minds at ease? Is Mills' promise to grant you and all future cyborgs human rights enough to earn your support? Knowing you'd possibly get your freedom back?
Freedom to do what exactly? Get back with his family? Start a business? Join a bowling team?
Or will you, contrary to your creator's interest, encourage people to vote for Mayor Kuzak, OCP's loudest adversary?
Venga, vamos a dejar el cu. No apoya a nadie. Venga, va.
I support Mayor Kuzak.
Thank you for such a straight answer. I'm sure there are people who've waited to hear it.
Well, there you have it. Now we can get back to why we all gathered here. My robots. It's time to present what these bad boys are capable of, huh? I just need to find the remote. And where did I put it?
Is that normal?
Huh? It's just a prototype. No need to worry.
More will come.
What the hell are you talking about?
What was that?
All of you need to leave.
No nos va a dejar pegar tiros con gente
What
aquí
is
dentro.
happening?
Lost my remote, that's what's happening.
My jurisdiction. Stop resisting.
Did you remember?
No, damn it. But there's another way. We can't control them, but we can make them stop. Take me to the Expo Depot. The entrance... All open the gate. Just clear the space. The code doesn't work. Luckily, I know who sold them this garbage. So I know what to do. Just destroy the fuse box.
What is your plan?
I give the orders and you follow them. Maybe it'll work that way for once. Okay, since I opened the gate, you clear the way to Hall C.
I remember differently.
Your memory is glitchy.
The police.
This EMP device, how does it affect me?
Ah, no está mal. Uh. Tarda mucho de cargar.
Why is this device?
First, we'll sell the robots. Then we'll sell a device that disables the robots to the competition. And then we'll sell an upgrade to the robots that makes them immune to the device.
Bueno, ¿qué? Pudiendo disparar a distancia. Solo me dan lo que... Hola, te lo han petado.
I figured I'd meet you here, Robocop.
Seems like you two have a lot to talk about. I don't want to be in your way.
Nonsense, Mr. Becker. Since I have you here, thank you for providing me with this little thing. I was looking for a loyal partner. I was hoping it would be Robocop, but your droids will have to suffice.
No problem. And thank you for choosing OCP. Now that my work is done here, so I'm just gonna get...
Robocop, now that the old man doesn't need you, I don't need you. Keeping you alive this long was a mistake. Let me erase that mistake! Sorry, I won't be staying to witness this. I need to start packing up the toys. Take care of him.
Murphy?
Ouch. We have to fix you. We have to erase you.
Damage sustained!
We must erase you.
It's actually impressive how stubborn you are. At the same time, it's heartbreaking knowing that you never could have won. Oh, your creators made sure of that. That chip OCP implanted in your brain, the one that was supposed to help you, it served as my collateral. It made sure that you could never touch me. It's activated with this. Oh, but I'm sure you already put that together. The old man wanted me to use it sparingly, as long exposure would melt your brain. Oh, now that's a visual. But since the old man's gone, I can do whatever I want.
We packed everything, sir.
Splendid. Duty calls. But I'm leaving you with something to remember me by. Good night, Murphy. Oh, it's been exhilarating. Now it's time to take what's mine. The city of Detroit.
You're leaving us again?
He's waking up. Oh no. What do we do?
Murphy, stay calm. He's in so much pain.
The chip. Remove it.
The evaluation chip? How do we do that?
I think I can help. There's a button here that will shut him down.
Why is this place so deserted? What's with all the noise?
It's Murphy. OCP sabotaged him. That's why Wendell was able to get the upper hand.
Why? Robocop's their program.
They wanted Robocop's data to use in the Afterlife project. And no wonder. Robocop is the only successful cyborg that OCP has managed to produce. After they got what they needed, they just wanted him out of the way, without getting their hands dirty.
Those scumbags.
The scumbags.
What now?
We need to get that chip out.
It should be under the helmet. I saw someone take it off once. I think I can do it.
What about the chip?
It's here, but I don't think I can.
Let me. I'm not squeamish. I've done far worse things for far less. There you go, you little bastard.
Is this it? Should I turn him back on?
Do it. So, Murphy, how you doing?
I am doing well, officer. So many familiar faces. Are we celebrating?
Wendell certainly is. He stole a shit ton of heavy-duty equipment from that military expo. What happens when he decides to use it? He already has. You've got some nerve coming in here. With no police on the streets, every gang in the city is on the rampage. Detroit's on fire.
She's right. I've got a call that Windows goons hacked the election broadcast to send a message.
Citizens of Detroit, I'm sorry to inform you that help is not coming. You've been abandoned by the police, by your politicians, and by OCP. They all promised you a better life and tried to give you hope. And where did that lead you? Into the cesspool. I feel your frustration. I empathize with it, but let's not stop there. Let us do the only thing we can. Let's burn this filthy city to the ground. And from the ashes, let's rebuild something new. Something better.
This is bad. Can we do anything about it? I mean, we've all been fired.
Never stopped us before. But where do we start?
The new mayor is stranded downtown. That's as good a place as any.
All right, let's gear up. What do you say, Murphy?
I thought you would never ask.
Sé que nunca me lo di.
Murphy, Lewis, Washington. Head downtown and help the mayor. I'll try to get as many officers to join you as I can.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Everyone else? There are phones that need answering and no staff to do it.
Sure. Why not?
Wait, does anyone even know who won the election?
Actually, no. But whoever did, they'll have a hell of a time cleaning up this mess.
Se me va.
My God, look at this place.
Could think.
Bueno. Por aquí. Nos vamos. Pero bueno. Ay. Ah, sí que